Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Everybody Doesn't Need a Podcast.
I'm Tiyoda.
And I'm Sharis. And by the end of this, we hope that we can keep our mics. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Y'all, she's so hyped that she said the intro wrong.
Did I?
By the end of this, you're probably going to want to take our mics.
Oh. Oops. By the end of this, you're probably going to take our mic. Y'all, I don't know. My intrusive thoughts was like, grab the mic and say, mic check 1 2 1 2. And they won.
Teach you me a shot. A soda.
Listen, we're going to do something a little more lighthearted, but still like where we can give our opinion. We're going to do some Reddit. Am I the asshole? Going to go through, read some of them, read their stories.
Speaking of red, look at my shirt, y'all.
Oh, why do you have on that?
We saw 50 Cent yesterday for his final lap tour.
Oh, my God.
My baby's retiring.
Oh, my God. How happy were you?
It was amazing, y'all. If you get the chance to go see that tour, go see it. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Go see it.
It was really good.
So, are you the asshole?
I'm probably the asshole, yes.
Between the two of us?
In every situation, I'm probably the asshole. Well, I'm more of the outright blunt asshole. You're more of the asshole, but then you're gonna reply regular. Am I calling you fake, yeah?
I'm not fake. I just don't like to be rude to people, okay? So
I'm rude. She's secret. It's some shit this bitch say, I swear to God, I'd be like, oh my, Jesus Christ in heaven.
Shade comes from reading.
Oh, okay.
So which one we started with? I'm excited, y'all. I've never done this before.
We have 7 of them screenshotted. We're going to read through them, say if we think they're the asshole or not, or just give our opinions in general. We just looked at the titles, was like, oh, this sounds juicy, and just screenshotted it. So I'm going to go through one of these. I'm going to start. Y'all see us looking down?
Let me pick a number.
Okay.
Between 1 and what?
5.
3.
Okay, 3. If y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm reading, obviously, okay?
You know how to do that?
Yes, they taught me that in South Carolina. You know, ironically.
Good old South.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that she's not more important than my education? How ironic. We were just talking about education. I'm starting a fairly prestigious grad program in a few months. It's something I have worked hard for. It's something that is very important to me. I was talking to a good friend whom I've known about half of my life. My friend does not put the same value on education that I do, and that's fine. Different strokes for different folks. However, she makes comments about the privilege of school and questions the validity. I think that's how you say it.
Validity.
Questions the validity. Questions of whatever word you just said of this path in terms of financial solvency. Maybe you should have read this. These words are hard. Last week, she and I were talking, and she raised concerns when I stated that I didn't feel comfortable making plans that extended to the time when grad school had started, and I wasn't sure about how much time I would have. Her response was that we make time for what's important, which I agree with in theory. However, I will be working, going to school, and maintaining my home. Damn, did I write this? In addition, I have a pet who would need caring for, and I have chronic health issues that require doctor's appointments. I did not write this. I said that she's important, but not more important than school, paying my bills, and managing my responsibilities. She hung up, leaving me feeling like I had misstepped. Am I the asshole for telling her that she's not more important than my education or my pet?
Wow. So, just to say, no, I don't think she's an asshole for that.
I don't think she's an asshole for that either.
I don't think she's an asshole for that. You're in school. You elaborate.
Yeah, so me being in school and working and also having a household to like hold down, because as y'all know by now, I do have 3 kids. It gets...
Damn!
I know, shit. It does get hard to juggle, but I try to also make time for me time. I try to fit that in. But there are times I'm just like, I'm tired. I can't do it. Or I got to finish my homework assignment. I can't do it. So I get where this like poster is coming from. I don't think she was the asshole for saying that. Now, she might be writing it like, I just told her that she's not more like that. My schoolwork is more important. But she really could have been like, bitch, I got schoolwork to do. I can't hang out with you. And that's probably why her friend hung up. We don't really know exactly how she said it. And we also don't know the friend and how she took it. She could have took it like, bitch, you trying to say I ain't important? I don't know why I got to say bitch both times. But I got to make it seem like it's a little bit more aggressive because I don't understand why the girl upset.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why anybody... I don't see why she would be upset unless she's one of those, like, what's it called? High maintenance friends who feels like they always need you. You gotta talk to me every day. I gotta be with you all the time. And she's probably like, well, why can't you still spend time with me? You can just do your homework here and there or whatever.
I mean, because say you want to go out with me and I'm just like, girl, I got a research paper due in 3 days and I'm only halfway done. I can't do it. You better be like, well, bitch, fuck you. You're going to say, boo you whore. You're going to say, boo you whore, like from Mean Girls, and then we're going to just move on, and we're going to link up whenever we got some time.
I love to lay down.
Listen,
do your homework.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, it do be sometimes that I be so glad Tiyoda don't text me at the time she's supposed to text me because I don't be wanting to go out. But I know if she texts me, I'm going to end up going out, even if I didn't want to. I'm going to force myself to want to be there. So, I don't think this girl is the asshole.
Yeah, no, she is 100% not the asshole.
Okay, well, shout out to her not being the asshole.
Next.
All right. Left or right? Left or right?
I always go to the left.
To the left.
You're always on my left.
Wait, is that this way?
Yeah.
Oh.
But now you're getting on my nerves. Switch.
Am I the asshole for telling a girl it's absolutely her fault she got pregnant for the 3rd time? Okay, these posts are getting a little triggered. Hold on now, okay? Jesus Christ. Before I start, I honestly don't care if people enjoy sex. There's nothing wrong with it as long as they're using condoms.
Did I write this?
I, 24-year-old female...
She's in school, y'all.
I, 24 female, know a girl approximately 19 from class. We are definitely not friends, but she started dumping all of her private info on me the first day. Some of the examples include sleeping around with random guys every weekend, not on any form of birth control, not using condoms due to a latex allergy, getting pregnant and miscarrying twice, and not getting medical help afterwards. Her family is well off, so it's not like she can't afford to go to an OBGYN or get a hormonal birth control. That's not even the worst of the stories, but they're not relevant to this post. That's also not how you say that word. It's relevant. She came into class one day and was upset about something. I didn't even ask what's wrong because I'm done with her oversharing. But of course, she started spilling the beans anyway. Turns out she's pregnant and miscarried for the 3rd time. I looked her dead in the eye and said, it's like you could have prevented it. We're not friends. Stop telling me these things. She made a shocked face and stopped talking to me. My friends think I'm the asshole for lacking empathy. Honestly, I'm just done with her and oversharing things. Am I the asshole?
I'm gonna let you go.
She could have said it a little bit nicer, but now she's not the asshole. Like, her saying it like that, it was very asshole.
She's definitely an asshole.
Her saying it like that was, like, her feelings are valid, but the way she said that shit, like, that was very asshole to her to say it like that.
She is definitely the asshole.
It's like you could have prevented it. Like, okay, that's rude.
I say that so... I say that with so much conviction because I say stuff like that, and I know I'm being an asshole when I say stuff like that. So she's 100% an asshole. If you do not tell nobody, girl, it's your fault that you got pregnant. You can't tell nobody that they gotta use condoms. You can't tell nobody that they can't sleep around with people. Telling people stuff like that in this day and age, because everybody's so sensitive.
It comes off as slut shaming.
Bring back slut. See?
She wants to bring back slut shaming. Like, okay, let me rephrase what I said.
She's a whore.
The way that she said it, like, straight out blunt like that, that is very much asshole-ish behavior. There is a way that she could have said and, like, conveyed those same feelings, and it wouldn't came off as an asshole, I think.
But is it her place to have those feelings?
I mean, no, but if the girl gonna keep telling her, clearly she's coming to her for some, like, because she wants some kind of opinion on it. Yeah. So it's kind of one of those don't poke the bear if you don't care about how they react. Like, if you're gonna care about how they react type of things. But that, it's like you could have prevented it.
How would you have reacted?
If somebody would have said that to me?
Mm-hmm. No, if you were the girl.
Oh, if I was the girl.
Yeah, if you were the girl that's had the miscarriage.
Yeah, I'm saying if somebody would have said that to me, I would have been like, damn, bitch, that's rude.
Now, what if you was the other girl? What would you have said?
Baby, we need to talk about some things because this is getting a little out of hand. I probably would have said it just like that. Now, I probably would have been on my phone like, girl, this girl, la 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 la, what the fuck she gonna do?
I would have probably fully said it in a nasty way because I can't help myself.
So you're like our friend, so you're lacking empathy?
Yeah,
I'm empathetic.
I lack empathy in certain situations, like
things that could have been prevented.
Not even that. Like the first one could have been prevented, and I probably would have had empathy, but
I mean,
I don't have any sympathy for
her saying that the girl never went to the doctor, never got any kind of medical help. Because it could be a condition as to why she's having all these miscarriages. You ain't even went to the doctor. You clearly don't care.
Why should I care if you don't care?
Why should I care if you don't care? But that's also...
And having 3 kids behavior. Under 30 is...
Out fucking outrageous. Say it. Listen.
I didn't mean to say
There is a lot of things that people can judge me on. I completely understand this. But I also agree. Having 3 kids under the age of 30 and you're not married, not in no committed relationship, is the stupidest shit you could ever do. And honestly, I need my ass beat. It is what it is. Look.
Am I the asshole?
Look.
For thinking that?
I'm just saying. Like, that's one thing I stand 10 toes down in. Me having 3 kids before I was even 30 years old and I ain't in nobody committed relationship was stupid as fuck. I love y'all. When y'all see this one day, mommy loves you. But mommy was dumb.
Love honesty.
Mommy
love blunt, brutal, straight up.
But
honesty.
There's only a certain amount of people who could say that shit to me and I won't feel like it's some asshole shit. You some fucking...
Why?
Because like if you don't know me, you can't just talk to anybody any kind of way. And I'm like, damn, bitch, you fucking rude. But since I feel that way about myself...
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to ask. Do you think it's rude because you...
since I do feel that way about myself, maybe I won't really see it as rude. I think when you don't really come to terms about yourself a certain way...
in denial,
then people
get so mad.
Yeah, then people get mad about you being an asshole. Which is why all of these are really, like, subjective anyway. But there's certain things about myself that I'm 10 toes down and I know. Like... Call me every name in the book, and I'll be like, bro, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So
I'm my parents' biggest disappointment. I swear to God.
So the consensus, I think she is an asshole. What do you think?
I think it was an asshole-ish statement. Yes.
So she has a-hole ways.
You gonna just stop saying asshole now?
I think you've cursed enough for the both of us.
Well, you wanna read one?
Sure.
All right. Are you gonna read one off of here?
I reckon. What was it?
You can. It won't stop.
Oh. Okay, guys.
We're pulling up another one.
I'm gonna read. Like my case. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, when you come back from Canada, girl.
Am I the asshole for giving my wife an ultimatum about baby names? Before my wife and I got married, we made an agreement that she would get to name our first boy and I would get to name our first girl. We recently discovered that she was pregnant with twins, and after thinking about it, we decided to stick to our original plan. I thought everything would be fine, but ever since I heard the name she chose, we've been having problems. The name is bad. It sounds really stupid, and it's absolutely the kind of name that will get our son bullied. I immediately vetoed it, but my wife said I can't because that wasn't our agreement. I asked why she insisted on this particular name. Apparently, it comes from a character she identified with in one of her favorite books. But emotional attachment doesn't make the name itself any better. I said, fine, then I may as well name our daughter Hortensia Beerbong III. It sounds just as dumb. She told me I couldn't do that, and I said, why not? It's my choice. That was the agreement. We've been at an impasse ever since. Am I the asshole?
Listen. Y'all probably don't know my kids' names. And if y'all do, then y'all know where they came from. At least the oldest and the youngest, his middle name. I've had these conversations about baby names for a long time, for 8 years, okay? I've been coming up with baby names for 8 years. if that's the agreement y'all came to, that she gets to name one and you get to name the other,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all never put no rules in place like, oh, if I think it's stupid, I'm going to say no, then you low-key got to go with it. But you trying to name your other child something stupid as hell is petty.
It's very petty.
Because you can't automatically assume your child's going to get bullied because of their name. Because your child could be like, damn, I hate my fucking name, and go by a nickname. They probably would never get bullied because they name. Now my name is Ray Ray. My name is not whatever.
Rayford.
Yeah, that. Like, they can go by something different. But him trying to like use some other crazy name to get her to change it, like, nah, that's wild. You're an asshole for that.
Yeah, he's definitely the asshole. I mean, if it's an agreement, it's an agreement. Y'all married, y'all should be able to come to some sort of compromise. But at the end of the day, if that was the agreement...
Did he say that child beer pong?
Hortensia Beer Pong, the third.
Is she the third? So who's Hortensia Beer Pong 1 and 2?
Exactly. He's definitely a jerk for that. He's an asshole. Like, you... Girl, the way I would have not gave my child his last name.
I mean, because honestly, and at the end of the day, she's the mom. She writes down the names. She signs the papers. Now, he can also sign, but he cannot sign, and those kids will still be named whatever she wrote down and she signed. It's her. Like,
that's why I would never agree to let a man cheat. I don't care. Call it what you want to call it. These children have had names all their lives, and they're not even born. They haven't even been created. And nobody's going to tell me
I can
that I can't name my daughter.
I have known her for almost 10 years. These names have not changed.
They're not changing. So.
But I was the same way. I was so adamant on my first child being named Aubrey. I didn't care if it was a boy or a girl. My first child was going to be named Aubrey. That was in the bag. My daughter's dad was like, come up with something else. We use Aubrey as a middle name. There was no first name that I could think of that sounded good with Aubrey as a middle name. So when I came up with my daughter's first and middle name, he really couldn't say nothing. And honestly, if he did, her name would have still been Aubrey at the end of the day. I don't think I would have ever budged on that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna agree to let you have a say. That's so mean.
I mean, are you the asshole?
That is so mean. I 100% am an asshole.
But I agree. Mr. Man here,
he's an asshole.
Definitely
an
asshole.
Like, y'all needs to come to some sort of compromise. I don't know what y'all are gonna do. And then they're twins, so
I really want to know what she was gonna name her.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't say
him, because she named the boy, he named the girl.
And that's backwards anyway.
And why do you want to name your daughter?
I will say, I would let the father choose the son's name. I will let you have a junior or whatever you have, but I'm getting my preference.
One of my baby daddies is a junior.
I think that's the cutest thing.
And I did not want that child to be a third because I don't really care for the name.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never gonna hear it, but I don't really care for the name, and I didn't want my child to have that name. But also, like, I was kind of standing 10 toes down in that name. Like, it wasn't switching. But he's the asshole strictly for trying to manipulate her.
If I was you and I had a son, I probably would have gave him that. Yeah, I would have gave him that. But I'm big on, like, juniors and stuff like that. I like that.
Oh, yeah, because you did say yesterday that you was going to have Curtis Jackson Jr. the 4th.
Curtis Jackson Jr. the 4th. I'm having Curtis Jackson the 4th.
Wait, why did I say Curtis Jackson Jr. the 4th? Curtis Jackson the 4th.
These people are judging your education, baby. Read the next one.
Okay.
He's the asshole, if y'all didn't get it.
Yes, he's definitely the asshole. He's the asshole for strictly trying to manipulate her to change the name by saying, oh, I'm going to name this one Beer Pong. Like,
my thing is, before they got pregnant, because they said they'd been talked about it, they should have wrote a list of names.
Baby names. And started going through them,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I know they white.
I mean,
they gotta be.
Hortensia Beer Pong or whatever the hell you said the name was, probably. Am I the asshole for yelling at my friend and making her cry? I will preface this by saying that this friend and I dated very briefly before this.
What?
And after the breakup, we were able to become friends again. We would be on call, just talking a lot. Although these talks would too often devolve into her being really sad and me trying to comfort her. Whenever this would happen, I would get uncomfortable because I couldn't relate to what she was saying. So I wouldn't be able to give any advice, although this wouldn't stop me from stupidly trying. So moving on to the incident, we were on call with each other and taking a break from studying. In one way or another, she asked me something along the lines, "What do you think is bad about me?" I responded with something like, "Nothing, you're fine as you are." She kept asking the question over and over and insisting that if it was fine and asking, hold on. She kept asking the question over and over and insisting that it was fine. And so I made up the awful mistake of saying, "I don't like that whenever we talk, it ends up sad and it's taking a toll on me mentally." She got upset and I said I didn't mean to make her a bad person and that she said I call her selfish. I keep telling her that that wasn't what I meant. Kept telling me, he don't know how to write. Okay, it's not me. Kept telling me how she thinks that's what I said. I was getting upset as well at this point because I was trying to get her. So I was trying to tell her that I don't think she's selfish, but she wouldn't listen and she said I was lying. My built up frustration made me yell at her and I instantly regretted it and I started apologizing, but she hung up. After the call, I was a little in shock and I decided to try to clear my head and also give her time to calm down so we could talk about what happened. But when I got back home, I saw a request on Snapchat and I clicked it, wondering if it was someone from school. It turned out that it was her best friend who had left the school before I arrived, and now this person was mad at me. She said that I was a dick who made her friend cry. I messaged her back saying I don't know what I could do to make it better. I was basically asking her how I could make it up to my friend. She basically told me that I was being gaslighting and had to stay away, and it's left a bad taste in my mouth because I know this person really hurt my friend when she left the school. Then I got a message from my friend that if I don't like her, I should leave like everyone else has. And I said back that she was overreacting. She was saying that I called her selfish. I was denying it and I realized too late that I was coming off terribly in text. So I clarified that I was sorry, genuinely didn't believe that she was selfish and that I overstepped. She then told me to look up the definition of gaslighting, which made me too upset to engage anymore. He's not the asshole. She gaslighted the fuck out of him. She gaslit the fuck out of him.
I see why they broke up. First of all, you shouldn't even be trying to be friends with your ex anyway. That's just right there, first of all. Don't be friends. Clearly, especially if y'all just broke up, you see all those emotions that came about for no reason. Because there are still feelings there. What are you getting so upset about?
My thing is, you and the other bitch done fell out. But now because you mad at me, you went to her. And now she hit me up telling me everything I did wrong. Bitch, your opinion don't matter because she already don't like you. She only coming to you now because she ain't got me no more. But she definitely gaslit the fuck out of him. Like, you did call me selfish. You did do this. You did do that. No, you're trying to say he gaslighted you. No, you gaslit him.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
He's definitely not an asshole.
No.
Because,
like,
I mean...
I wonder what his exact words to her were.
He's
for
like...
her to say, he said she was selfish.
He said that he made the awful mistake of saying, I don't like that whenever we talk, it ends up sad and it's taking a toll on me mentally. Like...
So she feels like he's saying she's to blame for his sadness. But they're weird. They shouldn't even be talking to each other.
They really shouldn't.
They don't have personalities that can mesh because she's always going to be the victim.
Yep. And
she's always
you always have that victim mentality. You can't.
And then y'all was in love. Why is y'all trying to? Y'all just broke up.
She said they dated. He said they dated very briefly before this, so they probably wasn't in love.
But they shouldn't even be trying to be friends. I'm sorry.
They probably was like cool, was like let's try to make it work, and then realized quickly that it didn't work. It was like, but we work as friends. So that's probably why they stay friends. No, they definitely don't. But I don't think he did anything wrong. Like, cause I honestly feel like if your friend is always coming to you and just always seem negative, and it's like if it really is taking a toll on you emotionally or like mentally, speak up and say something like, bro, every time we talk, I don't need it to be no fucking woe is me, Debbie Downer shit. Can we talk about something different? Like if every single time we talk, it gotta be sad.
It's because she's
I can't deal with it.
She's still in her feelings.
And maybe she's just a really emotional person, which I can relate to because I'm a really emotional person. But I don't want every single time I talk to people, with every single conversation be some sad shit. Like, let it be sad on Monday, but then Tuesday through, Saturday, it'd be like
I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think he's the asshole either.
I don't.
And she's a gaslighter, and her other friend can just kick fucking rocks. Like, girl, bye. Like, don't nobody give a fuck what the fuck you gotta say. Especially when y'all already fell out. Like, nobody care about you.
Did they fall out, or did she just get sad because she left the school?
I know this person had really hurt my friend when she left. So that sound like they fell out. Or I could just be making shit up.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think he's an asshole.
I don't think he's an asshole either. You're not the asshole guy. And somebody put on here, everyone sucks. I don't understand why they think he sucks.
I can see why. I can see why they think he sucks too. But God, first of all, I feel like he's leaving a lot out of the story.
I mean, yeah,
because it's no way.
But
in the
what do you think is so bad about me? Nothing. You're fine. Maybe he could have told her the truth and be like, you know what's bad about you? You always fucking sad. And then she would have been like, oh, well, it was bad about me. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Yeah. But like you said with the first girl, it's a way to say stuff.
I mean, there is, but I think him saying nothing. But, well, maybe it's everything is staying, taking a toll on me mentally. I guess. Oh, poor him.
I'm going to give them both a C.
They're both a C?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I'm going to give them both a C.
They're just both right in the middle.
Y'all are riding the wave. Let me read the next one.
Okay.
Next, y'all. Why would I choose to read this one? I swear, this is very telling. Am I the asshole for telling my obese best friend that I physically cannot eat as much as her?
Why are you looking at me? I don't even eat no more.
I, 33 female, and my best friend, 31 female, are extremely close since childhood. We've been through our whole lives together, and she is the closest, most important friend in my life. We get along wonderfully, that is, except one weird thing. For context, I am taller and have always been naturally slim, while she is short, was naturally thick, and gradually became obese during our 20s. Coming back to the weird thing. She has a habit of forcing food on me when she is hungry or wants a snack. For example, when we hang out, she will keep filling my plate even though I tell her that I am full. She will keep opening snacks and then telling me to take some repeatedly. She will fill me a glass of soda when I clearly say I don't want it. But she wants more food, snacks, or drinks, so she will take some for her and force some on me as well. In the past 25 years of friendship, I have said nothing of this, and I generally manage to go around it. I don't know why she does this, but I've always thought she feels better if she's not eating alone. Strange habit. Fast forward this weekend, we hung out at her house for a few hours. The whole time she was commenting how I am drinking slowly, I am not eating anything. In the end, she took out large ice creams, then said, girl, you don't seem to understand that I physically... Wait. What? Okay, in the end, she took out large ice creams, and while I said I didn't want ice cream, she opened both and passed one to me. I then said, girl, you don't seem to understand that I physically cannot eat as much as you. Thank you, but I'm really full from my lunch. The glass of wine is enough for me. She got mad, said I insulted her, and that she is offering out of politeness. She is still passive-aggressive towards me. Both her husband and mine think I was harsh on her and throwing my thin body in her face. That was not my intention at all, and I would never intentionally hurt her. I apologize for hurting her feelings. Am I the asshole? Yes, you are. Listen, the only reason why, actually, no, you're not the asshole. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat my feelings about it. No, you're not. Because that is, I have said things like that. I always say things like that. But I also don't think calling people fat is rude.
I'm not going to lie. Her typing out, girl, you really don't seem to understand that I physically cannot eat as much as you. Makes me think. And she was like, girl, I can't eat as much as you.
Why you always got to turn it ghetto?
Like, I just felt, not even, or she could have been, girl, I can't eat as much as you. I felt, I was basically saying it in a way like, I don't think she was like, girl, I can't eat as much as you. I think she said it like in a playfully way. I don't know.
I think she said it serious.
The girl in front of it got me thinking she said it in a playfully way.
Girl, I cannot eat as much as you. That's how I would say it. That's how I probably said it to people.
That's how you, see, I heard it funny.
Because you would say it in a funny way. Oh, look at us putting ourselves into the picture. So do you think she's an a-hole? Asshole? That's so funny.
I mean, girl, I couldn't eat as much as you. It's kind of rude to say, but I don't think she's an asshole.
No, you're not doing that again.
I don't think she's an asshole.
Oh.
I don't think she's an asshole. You already said you don't think she's an asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole because that's something I would do. But if I was on the outside, that's how I would say, if I was on the outside looking in, I would think it's assholeish because why are you saying it like that? Especially on top of the whole, she's always forcing me to eat. Can't nobody force you to eat, girl. If you don't want to eat, just say you can't eat.
I mean, she probably be turning down the food.
So you can't eat. Like, and the whole weight thing is such a sensitive topic for people. My thing is, I've been skinny all my life up until recently. I'm still kind of skinny, but I have fat parts. And people used to call me skinny every single day and not have a problem with it. So I've never understood why I can't. If you can call me skinny, why can't I call you fat? And every time I call somebody fat,
I used to can relate to a whole bunch.
Every time I call somebody fat, or I say they are big or they're gaining weight, people be like, "Oh my God, see how that so mean?" How is it mean? It's the truth.
But I can relate to that because I used to also feel that way. Like, oh my God, you're so skinny, and I just be like, bitch, I know I see my ribs.
Do you feel different now that you're not skinny?
What about people calling people skinny?
Mm-hmm.
No, I still feel the same way. Like they probably know they're skinny. You don't gotta keep pointing it out every single time because there's some skinny people who probably don't want to be as skinny. They probably want to like put on some weight because they want to one look their age maybe, or they want to look like I'm healthy. Cause you can be like, I used to eat everything. I just had a high metabolism. I was skinny as a motherfucker. Like, I was 90-something pounds when I got pregnant with my first child, and I was in my 20s. But hearing all the time, you so skinny, like, bro, I know, I see, like, I get it.
I see
but
it every day.
If I say, yeah, I feel like, if I say, you so fat, that's rude. So why is, being fat rude, but being skinny not? You don't fucking know, maybe I got fucking eating disorder. You told me I'm skinny all the fucking time, might fucking trigger me.
Sharis.
I'm just saying.
You just said the F word 5 times in 30 seconds.
I mean,
I have a curse counter in my head.
Okay,
now.
but like I curse every episode. I can't curse no more.
No.
Well, I guess we ain't doing a podcast no more. I'm not about to stop myself from talking how I talk. But yeah, with that being said, I don't think she's an asshole.
Yeah, I don't. I do think she's an asshole.
So you just switched because you've been saying
I just said the last time if I was on the outside looking in, I would think she was an asshole. I was looking at her as my point of view. But if I had to really be honest about it, I mean, yes, an asshole thing. I want us to
really be honest.
I think it's an asshole thing to do, to say that to somebody. In my mind, of course, y'all gotta understand how I'm thinking.
I don't think so.
I think a lot of stuff that I think is okay, other people don't. And that's just like stuff I say. Like when I tell people, oh, girl, you don't need to eat that. They're like, girl, why would you say that? That's so rude. In my mind, it's okay. But to other people, they might think it's rude. So I'm looking from the outside looking in. That's probably an asshole thing to say to somebody. Girl, I can't eat as much as you. She's probably offended. She's like, well, why would you say that? I think it's rude, but it's normality for me. Like, that's just how I talk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think she an asshole. Like, I don't think she an asshole. Like,
yeah.
Girl, stop trying to feed me every time you eat. Just eat. Just eat. Like, you
just eat your food.
Like, eat. I don't gotta eat every time you eat. You eat. Like, I can't fit no more. It's out of me. I'm full.
Yeah, I'm little.
I'm full.
And that's another thing. Like, when I describe people, if I be like, oh, she's brown, she has long hair, and she's fat. They be like, you can't say that. Well, why can't I say that? They gonna think that's me being an asshole. So I'm conflicted. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Not about this story.
Because,
I'm just conflicted.
So being blunt is just automatically taken as being an asshole. That's when I'm coming to the conclusion with all of this. People are just being blunt, and it's just automatically taken. You're an asshole for being blunt. But then you got the one situation where the dude, Loki, try to sugarcoat it, and he considered an asshole too. So it's like, what the fuck do you say?
What situation?
The last one.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I don't always think bluntness is. I think it depends on the situation. Like, for example, if I'm being blunt about... I can't think.
How does my outfit look? Oh, that shit ugly. You're like, damn, bitch, you being an asshole. But if you say...
I would say, like,
I don't really
like
like this with that, then it's like, oh, that's not rude, but it's the same fucking shit. That shit fucking ugly.
I don't mean it's ugly, it just mean that I wouldn't do it.
It's ugly.
No, it's just I just wouldn't wear it. Like, I wouldn't wear this.
But there could be an outfit that could actually be cute that you wouldn't wear. You could say, oh, I wouldn't wear that.
Yeah,
but
that's why
you.
I said I don't think it means it's ugly.
But if somebody has on a ugly ass outfit and you also say, well, I wouldn't wear it, and people are used to you like it. Using that same terminology for multiple things also don't work. Which is why sometimes you gotta kind of be blunt. Like, no, that's ugly. That's not cute. Or say that's not. So me if saying that's ugly is an asshole, but saying I don't really like it. That's not really that cute.
Yeah, I wouldn't put in that. That's not that cute part. I think the saying that's not cute makes it asshole-ish. Because you're telling her style is ugly.
But just the outfit you probably put together is ugly. All your other outfits you put on, those come together real good. That one not cute. That one's not cute.
It's not your style.
It ain't hers either because it ain't cute.
What if it's cute to her?
If she thought it was cute to her, she probably wouldn't ask like.
I do that. I'm like, how this look? You don't do that when you put. Well, no, you live with children, so I guess you wouldn't really ask them that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So Sharis says no, she's not an asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole.
I'm torn, y'all.
I think you thought everybody was an asshole.
I'm subjective.
Except for the last one.
I didn't say the man with the baby was an asshole. The baby name.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did say that.
You did.
It was one I said wasn't an asshole.
The last one, you said the last boy. Then you said, I'm giving everybody a C.
Yeah, I don't think he's an asshole, but I do think he lacks empathy. Sharis words.
No, that was the rated person word. You got one more on yours, and then
he lacks
one more
empathy.
on mine.
Y'all, I'm torn in between that one. I don't know because I see a lot of myself in her, and then I also see how other people would look at it, so I really don't know. I'm 50-50. She might be an asshole, she might not.
So she got a C too?
No,
She's in the middle.
I don't know what she is. Like, she's inconclusive. Inconclusive for her lie detector test. Okay, this is the last
Why
one,
was
y'all.
it never inconclusive on Maury? It was always lie, not lie.
Maury is fake. Maury Povich is fake. And that's why. The only show I believe is Steve Wilkos. Because I be looking up those actual cases. Every time.
Steve Wilkos was wild. Like, the name of the episodes used to be outrageous.
I still watch Steve Wilkos to this day.
Yeah, I know. I come to your house all the time. Either that or fucking Judge Mathis playing on your phone.
I don't really watch him anymore because he's just starting to get on my nerves. But that's a story for another day. If y'all watch him, have y'all noticed how he just been, like, in his feelings all the time? It's ridiculous. So the last one is...
Last one for her. I got one more.
Oh. Am I the asshole for finding it disrespectful that my boyfriend went to a concert and got booty shaking on him?
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I and my boyfriend, it should say my boyfriend and I, have been dating for 6 years. He went to a concert with me and got called upstage. The artist has backstage dancers that like to shake their butt, and he recruited one of them to give my boyfriend some butt shaking. Booty shaking. I thought he was logical enough to understand that this is something I find disrespectful towards me, but he still let it happen. We had a long conversation about the concert, and I told him it was embarrassing for people to know that my boyfriend of 6 years let a random chick shake her booty on him for just 2 minutes of fame. In his defense, he said he got adrenaline running when he got called up and that it didn't mean anything to him and it was all for good fun. He then said he paid a lot for his ticket, so he got to get his money's worth. I know that's right. Period. I've been thinking about this so much. It makes me so upset because it just feels wrong, especially that he's justifying it. He keeps mentioning that it would have hurt his pride and ego if he said no to one of his favorite artists because it would make him look stupid. Like, bruh, you are going to care about another person's opinion of you at the expense of losing your girlfriend? Am I the asshole?
Girl, I ain't gonna say you an asshole, but you're kind of stupid. I don't care.
Explain.
I don't think that's like a big enough of a deal to be so upset in your feelings for you to come to the internet and post about it and give up your opinions. Like, your boyfriend went to a concert. A bitch twerked on him for 2 minutes. A bitch that he don't know that he's never gonna see again. And it was a part of the concert experience. If Janet Jackson would have called him up there, she would have trapped him into the little thing, danced on him. Megan Thee Stallion would have twerked on him. Fucking Usher would have grabbed her out the fucking audience and serenaded her. Like, it's just what artists do at concerts. And I feel like you very, very, very insecure if that makes you so fucking upset that, like, you question your relationship, you question their respect in your relationship, you got to get other people's opinions on it. Like, that's just like a big-ass insecurity. And I have a problem with insecure people in relationships in general. So, I ain't gonna say she an asshole. She too insecure. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I think that's the insecurity thing too. Stuff like that, listen. You're at the concert with him, first of all. He's leaving the concert with you. I can understand a little jealousy, like, a little jealousy in the moment, but to have it linger on to where you go home and it causes problems at home.
In your actual life.
Yeah, in your whole relationship. And that's another thing. That's why stuff like people liking pictures on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Why did you love her picture? Why? I do not care about stuff like that.
Because it's cute.
Like, stuff like that does not bother me. Oh, you love her picture. You commented on her picture. You responded to this. You responded to that. I do not care. I'm a firm believer of whether I heart on it or not, you're going to do what you want to do. So why stress myself out trying to watch everything you do and question everything you do?
But also, like, at the end of the day, like, especially when it comes to, like, the social media shit with pictures and stuff, we're all human. Like, yeah, I may be with you and I may find you attractive, but that don't mean you the only person on this entire earth that I find attractive, and vice versa. It's some other bitches that you look at, or other girls or women that you look at that you find attractive. You like that picture? All right, you like that picture. Once you take certain things and go beyond that, that's when it becomes disrespectful. If he found a girl on Instagram and was DMing her, like, I enjoy that, now you be upset. Because he got put on stage, he got twerked on. He got twerked on for 2 minutes on the stage.
He's trying to get a little mo.
Look, you put my man, I'm be like, hey, not too much. And I'm gonna be recording, like, like, because I don't see it being that big of a deal.
Right, we're here to have a good time.
Like,
enjoy.
Go ahead.
This has nothing to do with this episode, but it does have to do with this question. Kinda. Do you have a celebrity past in your relationships? Is it always Drake?
It's always Drake.
I think mine is Usher.
It's always Drake. I do try to make that known in the dating stage, and I think a lot of, like, dudes that I've talked to be thinking I be joking. Mm-hmm. No, I be dead ass. Like, it's Drake. I'm sorry. There may be a cutoff with it, like, maybe marriage, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna cheat on my husband. But honestly, I can't even put that 100% down in stone because. But Drake is my celebrity person. Like, that's just it is what it is.
I always say mine is Usher, but I don't think I would really do it. I really don't think I would ever just screw a celebrity just because.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I be saying this. I know I'll probably clam the fuck up and, like, be so like, oh my god. It probably would never happen. But if the opportunity presents itself and I don't clam up, I'm probably gonna do it. Like, it just is what it is. And me putting this out on, like, record, it'll probably never happen now. But I'm just saying, if it was to happen, I'm let that happen.
Yeah, I was wondering. I already knew the answers to that, but.
Yeah, but, you know, I got men being mad at me about Drake stories that we don't even got to talk about right now.
Yeah,
but
she's a stan. I told her that yesterday.
I'm not going to put my pregnant wife into a trunk and drive off a bridge.
But you would do some things.
I mean, I would just pay money to be at the shows that I would support, like I've been doing for years.
That's cute.
I've never done nothing outrageous, ever.
Yeah. You Photoshop this man's picture.
Okay, yeah, I do Photoshop.
Boyfriends.
Yeah, I do Photoshop him on my boyfriend's faces. Yeah, and, like, be like, happy birthday, babe. But that's just like, I ain't got him, like, blown up on my wall. I don't got, like, no visual for him.
I used to have those in elementary school.
What?
Of B5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Wall posters.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the story, y'all. Sorry.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna say she's an asshole because I don't think asshole is the appropriate term. I think she's just being stupid. And honestly, if it ends up affecting her relationship, like, that's all on her. Like, that's really all on her. Like I said, unless he went beyond it, come on.
I think she's being an asshole because, girl, you just doing too much. You're being an asshole for no reason at this point. Cause why? Why are you so mad?
Because now he go out and do something.
Yeah, I understand, like, a little jealousy, like, oh, ha, ha, but you're taking it too far.
That's just. So
too far, babes.
I guess
City Girls down 5.
I guess technically asshole. This next one, I seen the title, and I wanted to read it. If it don't go where I'm thinking it's gonna go, then we're probably gonna scrap this one, but we'll see.
What is it? I don't know.
It says, am I the asshole? Me and my best friend aren't friends anymore. This story isn't to make me look like a victim. Some readers will go against me, and that's okay. This is Reddit. On to the story. Mm-hmm. Me, 23-year-old female, and my best friend, 24-year-old female, aren't friends anymore. For context, we'll call my best friend Amanda. Amanda and I have been best friends for about 9 years. We've only fought once, which ended to not talking to each other for about a week. We used to text every day without skipping a beat and see each other about 2 to 3 times a week. Now we still text each other every day, however, it's not as frequent. I will reply hours later or vice versa. We haven't seen each other in, at this point, it was like 3 months. We only saw each other that night because we had an outing with a mutual. Before this night, I don't think I saw her since a month prior. I'm not 100% sure. My mind doesn't do well with time. She has communicated 3 times that she feels like our friendship is drifting and there's a distance between one another. I will admit that this space is due to me not being so attentive on my end of the relationship. However, after each talk, I have apologized and try to text her more, despite if I'm at work or with someone else. We made plans with each other to hang out within the week after each talk as well. However, she's mentioned that she feels like I don't want to be there, or she feels like I'm being forced or obligated to go out with her since she's brought up the topic. These talks have been going on since the ending of last year all the way up until now. It's come to a point where she's told me not to give an answer if I'll be attending any events because she doesn't know or hear that I'm going to make it. She's asked on multiple occasions if she's done anything to cause the distance. I've reassured her that she hasn't. I've just been going through the motions of work and life, blah, 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 parts that don't really matter. About a week ago, she said that we should take a break from one another, that she's genuinely unhappy about the dynamic of our friendship, and she doesn't want to try and pretend to be happy talking to me. She's hurting from the distance and how drastically our relationship has changed over the last few months. It was also mentioned that every time we've had this discussion of how our friendship has changed, I've done nothing to fix it. At the end of the day, she just wants us both to be happy and have a good life, whether we're friends or not. I want to know, am I in the wrong, or are there things from both sides that have caused this relationship to go down the drain? Yes, I acknowledge my end of the relationship was lacking, but I feel like I was trying. Maybe it just wasn't to the speed of her liking. If anyone, oh, this part don't matter. Just thanks in advance. Am I the asshole? So basically, they just drifted apart in their friendship, and one friend isn't making as much of an effort to maintain the friendship as the other. So the other one was like, let's take a break.
Which one said let's take a break? The writer or
the other one?
Okay.
So the writer wants to know if she's an asshole for not putting forth as much effort as the other friend would want her to. I'm going with no.
My thing is, people grow apart. Like, sometimes friendships just grow apart. I would only think she's wrong, and they might have, I don't know, if they came to the conclusion, like, okay, we're going to work on our friendship, and we're going to make it work. She
kind of made it seem like they had the conversation multiple times, and they both agreed to put forth the effort, and then they start, and then it kind of just drifts off again. So every time they go to put in the effort, like, probably like a week, they probably be talking, and it just drifts back off. And then it gets brought back up, like, we're drifting off. Oh, let's fix it. And then it goes, like, the cycle just rinse, repeat.
Yeah, I was only going to say she was an asshole if they agreed to do it, and she just fell off for that reason. But with it, if that's the cycle, sometimes you just grow apart from people, and you just are not meant to be best friends forever.
Yeah.
And that's what it sounds like in their situation. It sounds like they just grew apart. Life happens. And,
I mean, because what they say, like, you got people that's friends for a reason, friends for a season.
Yeah.
And friends for like a lifetime or something like that. But it seemed like you can tell she still, like, cares for her. She still loves her as a friend. The other friend clearly cares. She's trying to make it work.
Yeah.
They're just probably, like you said, not meant to be best friends no more. Like, maybe it's a check-in every now and then.
Low maintenance friend.
Yeah, low maintenance friend. Check in every now and then. If we in the same area at the same time, we'll see each other. But we're not texting all day, every day, knowing everything about each other's life because we just kind of drifted apart in that nature. They all said they're 23 and 24 and they've been friends for 9 years. So they've been friends since they were in middle school, like 8th, 9th grade. Because 13.
Yeah, so I see why she wants to hold on to the friendship, but like I said, life happens. They probably have gone on with their lives. One is doing this, one is doing that.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but sometimes it is what it is. I have a friend that I used to be best friends with this girl in middle school, and we were so close. We went to separate high schools, and we just fell apart. Like, we'll still talk maybe every 3 years. Like, hey, girl, how you doing? She got kids now. She got twins, but... And that's how it is when you're young. You think you're going to be that close to these people forever.
Yeah.
And you just...
You get older and you just start to realize, like, I'm probably hanging on to this because of how long that we've been like this.
How long we've been friends, yeah. And
that's not always healthy. Like, I've been through it. I'm kind of going through it now. Like, it's just you drift off from people. The reasons may be different. It could really just be, dang, one day you didn't reply. I forgot to reply. And now it's been 4 months. We be like, damn, I ain't talked to you. And you just be like, oh, shit. Like, let me check in real quick.
That's just how
it just kind of is what it is. Or it be other things that, like, you start realizing we should have been drifted off. We've been holding on to it to try to make it work, but there's no reason for us to be here. I don't think this girl's an asshole at all.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
It's just, y'all seem like y'all drifting apart. And y'all are still kind of making contact, which, I mean, it's still good because y'all still want to be each other's lives. But maybe y'all just not there to be there 24/7 for each other anymore. Like, and that's just the reality of things. Like, I have people that I was best friends with. I've had a kid that they didn't meet until that child was like 2. Or I done been in labor and they were in no kind of hurry to even try to be there. Things was like that. Like, it's just, damn, I thought we were like sisters. We were close as fuck. And certain things you went through, I couldn't be there. Some things I went through, I couldn't be there. We'd be friends from a distance. If I see you, it's still love. Like, it's like, what's up? Hey, I'm doing this. Still, it's in an invite. And stop coming to certain things. You just stop inviting them. If you see them, you still, like, want to be cordial with them.
Drift off.
But
life happens to everybody.
It does. And it's like dope when people can hold on to friendships for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Like, that's dope as hell. But that's not, like, the end all be all for
every
everybody.
friend that you have.
That's not.
I envy those people who, like, have been best friends since they was, like, little, like 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, or they're doing, like,
God,
diapers.
yes, I wish I had. Only friends I have like that are my cousins, but.
Like, I'm still cool with people that I've known since, like, kindergarten. And we're not, like, best friends or
I wish I had a best friend like that.
Yeah.
What's your longest best friend?
Well,
I ain't even gonna say best friend. Your longest friend.
Like consistent friendship?
Yeah, that you talk to on a consistent basis.
I think it's you.
Oh, it's me.
We are like 9.5 years in this thing.
Is it me?
But we do talk, like, often.
I was gonna say Neek, but we talk like once a week. It would have to. It's probably Chicago to Charlotte. How long is that? 13 years. It's 13. 13 years, girl. Something. That's Neek calling me a B word for not saying her. If we talk more, it would be her. Because I've been friends with her since 06. Dog.
Consistency wise, I guess it'll be you. Like, inconsistency wise, it would be Maisha. Cause that was 12 years. But we don't talk nowhere near as much, like, all the time. The communication got inconsistent. But consistency wise, like, I probably at least see you once a week. But
to film, everybody just need a podcast.
Even, yeah, of course that. But even if it's just like, you feeling better, how was work? Like, at least a once a day text. We at least text. We're going to send at least one text to each other at least every day. But, I mean, it is what it is. But no, sweetheart, you are not the asshole. You're not the asshole. And neither is your friend.
Don't beat yourself up over
please
that.
don't. Like, and you're, I don't know if you're listening or not, but don't beat yourself up over it because things happen. And honestly, you're 23. This was written
so many friends.
130 days ago. It's probably like 3 months
They
ago.
probably back in their cycle of trying to be friends again.
Like, you got life to live, though. Like, don't beat yourself up over something like that. Like, I get it. Because more than a friendship, like, that,
especially 9 years, that's a long time.
Honestly, more than a friendship, low-key can be worse than a fucking breakup sometimes. Because it's like, damn, I've known you longer than I've known this man type shit. That shit hurt. Like, it hurt when you go through shit with your friends. It really do. But if you're making at least some kind of effort, it's not your fault that it's not on the level that she wanted to be on. I think that was a good one to end it on. I didn't know where it was going to go just by the title of it. But I think that was a good one.
That would be a good episode to go deeper into. Friendships.
Friendships?
Yeah.
Makeup and breakups.
I haven't really broke up with a lot of my friends.
I love that for you.
I keep my friends forever. I do not like fallouts.
I don't either. They affect me.
Yeah, I don't really have problems with my friends.
I don't like how they affect me, but also I'm trying to learn more that I can't always hold on to everything just because of what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the more that I'm realizing that, I'm kind of just letting things just stay where they fucking lay.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. I like this. We should do more Am I the Asshole ones, because, like, not, like, all the time, but, like, sporadically here and there, because I like that. I like reading other people's like, situations and trying to figure out, like, how we can navigate it. That was cool. That was fun. Shout out to Reddit.
And I have to learn how to take myself out of these people.
Yeah.
So I can give a clear answer, because I still can't decide if she's an asshole or not.
Wait, which one?
The fat girl. I mean, the girl with the fat friend. I'm conflicted.
Oh, my God.
I'm still thinking about that,
Now
y'all.
she's still thinking about it.
I'm
That's
still
crazy.
thinking about her.
I mean, what she said was rude, so just go with she's the asshole because she said something rude.
Poor thing.
Oh, poor baby.
Okay, y'all.
Well,
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
we hope you enjoyed it as well. We hope. Is it 6 of me over here? It's almost like we hope you enjoyed it as well. We. But you said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I said, we hope you enjoyed it as well.
I'm the asshole. Maybe I'm the asshole.
Are you the drama?
Is it me?
Oh, my God. But with that being said, y'all know where to find us on YouTube, on anywhere that you stream your podcast. All links on social media will be listed down below.
And you can find me in the club.
It's the only line you was gonna say. I thought you were gonna go through the whole damn song. Like, I don't think we can get copywritten fucking 56 minutes into it. You're annoying.
Shout out to Curtis.
Okay, but yeah, like we said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Please share. Get this out. Let people listen to us. Give us any topics y'all might want to hear us talk about for our next episode. And hopefully we can keep our mics next week. I don't think we're too bad this week. The fact that we still got our mics after last week, we're going to keep our mics through whatever. I'm just saying. Because
Yeah.
how you know Chuck and Rufus?
Goodbye, y'all.
See y'all next one. Bye.